My comment is about education in United States history. In light of the viewpoint this district appears to have adopted, that America is and has always been systemically racist and oppressive, and that casts people as diametrically opposed based on skin color as oppressor and victim, and in anticipation of the social studies curriculum that will be proposed in April, I'm concerned that the teaching of U.S. history increasingly indoctrinates students in that viewpoint. Many social studies curricula are influenced by Howard Zinn's version of American history in his book, A People's History of the United States. The National Council for the Social Studies featured Zinn as its keynote speaker at their 2008 meeting. Zinn received raucous applause and was hailed as an inspiration. Zinn in a nutshell. He portrays the discovery of America as Christopher Columbus committing genocide, slavery worse than anywhere in the world, the founding of the U.S. credited to scheming white slave owners for the preservation of slavery, the Allies in World War II no better than Hitler, and as for Vietnam, well, hooray for the commies for defeating the evil Americans. In the hope of giving you pause in evaluating materials, and more importantly, parents pause in accepting materials that present an anti-American version of history, I offer you not the criticism of politically conservative historians, I offer you the opinions of historians who share Zinn's politics. Sam Weinberg, Stanford University professor, said Zinn used evidence selectively, misrepresented sources, used dishonest rhetorical strategies, and posed leading questions. He said Zinn's strategy to persuade was dangerous because it speaks directly to students' hearts, extinguishes students' ability to think, and invites a slide into intellectual fascism. Eugene Genovese, self-declared Marxist in political agreement with Zinn, thought Zinn's book was so bad he refused to review it and called Zinn's work nothing more than incoherent left-wing sloganizing. Arthur Schlesinger, another liberal historian, said Zinn was a polemicist, not a historian. Michael Kamen, Cornell history professor, lauded Zinn as a social activist, but in a review he wrote for the Washington Post, Kamen said Zinn's book was full of historical polemic. Michael Kazin, history professor at Georgetown, called Zinn's book bad history, polemic disguised as history, and unworthy of the fame and influence it has earned. Kazin said Zinn reduced history to a Manichaean fable, and that Zinn's failure was grounded in a premise better suited to a conspiracy monger's website than to a work of scholarship. I understand most textbooks promote the political ideology that has taken over teacher unions, publishing companies, and the education establishment. But there are materials available that give an accurate account of our history, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The school district mission of forming children to change the world manifests itself in the educational materials selected. I hope the new social studies curriculum is based on honest scholarly work, not dishonest emotional appeals that serve to indoctrinate rather than educate. I hope the curriculum does not instill hatred of America and race-based division. I hope the curriculum keeps children's minds free so they can make up their own minds. Thank you.